Hey y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Sisters in Crime with Shy and Toy. I'm Toy, of course, short for Latoya.
And my name is Shy, and that's short for Shy. Don't forget, I'm the snack that smiles back.
Okay, goldfish.
Oh, Lord.
Y'all, so we are back this week with another episode. It's maybe trigger warning because it is some child essay and things involved. If you guys have not been following it, it's been all over social media, all in the news for the past month or so. So this is going to be, I don't want to say the case of Naziah Harris because technically it hasn't really gone to trial yet. Mm-hmm. Right now they're in preliminary, which I think preliminary hearings may have ended, and the trial is supposed to begin on March the 7th. So, it's gonna be a little heavy. Just go ahead and putting that disclaimer out. It's gonna be a little heavy. Like I said, there's child essay involved, missing children, things of that sort. There's talk of STDs, STIs, and stuff like that. So if you cannot handle that, please exit stage left.
Yeah.
This is my left. Exit stage left.
Definitely.
It's gonna be a little heavy today. We try to make things light when we can, but when children are involved, it's not so much that we can do. Also, it's really not a joking matter anyway. So, because the trial, we have a slew of details, but because the trial itself has not started, we don't have necessarily closure to this case. But it began last year. I'm pretty sure it was February of last year that Naziah went missing. Is that right? February last year?
It was January.
January, okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So Naziah went missing January of last year. She went to school, no problem. They found that she had texted Jarvis Butts is the man in question. He is the boyfriend to Naziah's aunt. Is that right?
He definitely, they would, not only was he the boyfriend, they also had children together as well.
Okay. So boyfriend and baby daddy to Naziah's aunt. And she used the school tablet to text him. They were supposed to meet somewhere after school. Reports allege that after school, she was found to be with Jarvis by eyewitness testimony. And they went back to the body shop where Jarvis worked along with his friend. So she was seen there by someone, by Jarvis's sister, actually, I believe, who just was coming by to get her vehicle worked on. So she was seen there by her as well as Jarvis's co-owner to the body shop. This is all happening in Detroit, Michigan. And then after that, they leave to go somewhere and Naziah is never seen again. All right. So, in preliminary hearings that have been going on all the month of January, I forgot we're February now. Did the groundhog see a shadow
today? I don't know. I saw that I saw his little fat ass out today. I didn't pay attention to him.
I'm gonna say
I don't know what he said.
I hope he did it. Well, I'm gonna say I seen that it's supposed to be in the 70s, like all week.
So it was hot today.
It was hot today.
Yeah, I had on a hoodie today, and I was like, I was got to be sweating. I went to the store, and I was like, I am sweating.
Yeah. I had to come up out of this today, so it was a little hot. So I don't know if you saw a shadow or not. But anyway, so all month of January, preliminary hearing has been going on. We're now in the month of February, recording this on February the 2nd. Yeah. So a lot of shit came out during preliminary hearings, okay? I started with just a snapshot of events. So many details were released during this, right? So Naziah was first reported missing by her grandmother and adoptive mom.
Yeah.
It was not like Naziah to not come home for school. She always came home from school. So they were the first to report her missing. That's one detail. Now, allegedly, Jarvis groomed Naziah. because they
Since
found,
like 2022, they're thinking.
yes. So they found text messages that this romantic relationship began in like since 2022. She went missing January of 2024. So for a period of about 2 years, they had been having relations and sending inappropriate messages. Mind you, when Naziah went missing, she was 13. So if he started messing with her 2 years prior, that
She was
baby was
11.
11.
Yeah.
All right? We talking about some sick ass individuals here.
Yeah.
So messages indicate, which they read the messages in preliminary hearing. I am not going to repeat what was said, but they had a relationship of a sexual nature. He was very much telling her she couldn't have any other boyfriends or talk to any boys her age, yada, yada, yada. Mind you, Jarvis is what, 42?
Yeah. He's like, well, he's 43 now, so he would be
43
like
now.
41, I think. Yeah.
So at the time he would have been 41, texting an
Yeah.
11-year-old.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Like
number
she's
one.
grown.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you this that ticks me off, right? So like while researching this case, I look in the comments of some of these videos and you got grown women talking about, ooh, she talking to him like she grown. And I wanted to reply back to some of these women, but I was like, I'm not the type to go back and forth on social media with strangers. Like that's just not me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I figure I have a podcast, so I'll address you here.
Right.
Y'all can all go to hell. I'm gonna tell you why. Because first of all, you're the same hoes that would probably house a trash ass man like this man.
Yes.
Y'all are the same women.
Yes. Yes.
And for y'all to sit around basically talking about this girl is fast, y'all are the problem. Y'all, I don't care what he should not have been messing around with this child.
Yes. At
There
all.
are so many grown women that walk around this earth. Why do you choose a child?
Exactly. Exactly. And y'all are part of the fucking problem. Let's just take it there. Let's take a minute. Y'all
Yeah.
are part of the problem because at what age do you say a teenager, and when it started, she was 11.
Yes.
How do you say, oh, she being grown, being fast, this, that, and the third? No, she was groomed.
Yes. She
Keep
was
in
taught
mind,
those things.
this was basically her uncle.
Yes.
Children don't just learn things. He groomed this child. If you listen to the messages and things that they read aloud, he very much groomed this baby. So for you to sit and turn it around on her and say, oh, she being grown, she being fast, people like y'all are the reason that victims don't come forward.
Yeah.
Because you find a way to blame the victim. How are we blaming a 13-year-old for what a 44-year-old man did to her?
Let me tell you, I blame, like, we can just go on down because let's start with the auntie. Because I know a lot of people are wondering, like, did she know? Because this man was a registered SA offender.
Barney? We
Yeah.
talking about Barney?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, but
Because you seen the picture of her standing next to him in that purple dress? Yeah, we talking about Barney. Shannon, what's her name? Shannon? Yeah, Shannon.
yeah. Okay. I think my computer is delayed, so I didn't register what you were saying at first. So
Child.
I caught in at the back end. But her, I want y'all to know, she was well aware of his background while they
Yeah.
were together.
Yeah.
Through the kids and everything. She was well aware of his background, that fact that he was on the list, and that he had been to prison already. And we're going to have a conversation about that because a man like that should not be out walking the street.
Nope. Because I'm going to tell you what, they let him out, but if you go sell some weed, they will throw the book at you, honey.
Come on. Come on.
Hold on, let me pull up this picture of Barney.
Let's pull him up so we can put on a thing on the pewter.
Right, let me pull up this picture of Barney so you can see what the hell I'm talking about. She looked like the type to date a child predator. Girl.
But I and you can go, y'all, y'all can go and look at some of the videos from the trial. I know I have. I've been following this case, and I will continue to follow this case because I really want to know how this is gonna end. I know how this is gonna end. They gonna clink clink, and I think he gonna be locked away for good,
As
um,
they should.
as he should. But yes, her aunt, who he was with, which I don't believe he really wanted to be. Of course, well, all signs point to he really didn't want to be with the aunt. He was with the aunt to get close to Naziah. That's what he was doing.
Girl, why?
Apparently, huh?
Why I can't find the picture without no writing on it? And that picture was everywhere a couple weeks ago. I'm still looking. Go ahead and talk, boo.
No, but he apparently this was his whole scheme, even with his previous victims, because even with this trial coming up, he's also being tried for two other young girls. They're in their 20s now. But at that time, I think they were, when he was let's see, I think they said they were 11 and 13 at
Can,
the
can
time
we can
he
we talk
abused
about the 4-year-old who was his daughter that he gave chlamydia to?
yeah, yeah.
So this is a child predator, a sick ass individual. Your
But I
daughter.
want to know, like, are you that desperate to where this man discloses? Because here's the thing, ladies, we got to start doing research in the beginning stages, okay?
Here she go.
Like, yeah,
That's the purple dress I'm talking about. But it was a picture of he on the other side of her. And I hope y'all can see that, cause I'm this whole computer situation. I don't know what's going on over here, but that's her, Barney, right now. Shannon,
yeah, I.
desperate. Okay, this is
But
the
like,
of
are you that
desperation.
desperate to where he discloses? Because like I just said, y'all got to start doing y'all detective work in the beginning. You know what I mean? But even if you did some detective work or you didn't, but the moment he disclosed that he was on that list, okay,
Mm-hmm.
what in your mind, body and soul, you felt like what's your thought process with that? Like,
And I'm gonna tell you, once you on that list, ain't no coming off. She knew that, and then for
yes,
you to have children with this man, on
yes,
top of knowing what you know and having them around your kids, and then having them around your niece,
mm-hmm.
girl, like so many people fail Naziah. Like I'm disgusted, and
Yeah,
I thank God that I come from the family I come from, because
yeah,
this type of shit would not stand.
yeah,
I don't care who you are, man, woman, mama, daddy, brother, cousin, uncle, and thank God for his sister. Jarvis's sister testified against him and
yeah,
also helped the police out, because she said when she noticed when they posted the picture on the news that Naziah went missing, she remembered that girl from the shop when she went and go get a coffee. And she told him, she was like, after talking to her niece's mom, and I don't know if she meant Shannon or what, but after talking to the niece's mom, I forgot which one, because he got more than one baby mama. But she was like, she knew he did something to that child.
yeah,
She said she knew, and she went down. And I don't care who you are in relation to me, baby. The kids is off limits.
yeah. We don't play that. I mean, kids, none of it. None of
Yeah,
it is.
no, none
Yeah,
of that. I'm not going. We're not going for it. And I was like, and then the aunt that was with this fool, even though she knew he went to jail for child sex crimes, gonna say after the fact she found inappropriate messages on Naziah's Instagram. You knew the whole time, baby.
yeah. She knew the whole time. You're not gonna sit here and tell me that you thought that he had changed and whatever he told you when y'all was laying in the bed at night, that pillow talk, whatever he told you, I don't know. But you can't sit here and tell me that you did not know that the signs were not there.
She knew her ass is Barney is lying. Girl, you knew.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, on other occasions, when Nazaya went to the body shop with Jarvis, she had another cousin that was 8 years old who also could attest that they were having sexual relations. Now, my issue is also with the co-owner of that body shop, because why would you think it's okay? He has children himself. He also has a daughter or daughters. Why, like, you ain't question that?
Yeah. Like, some stuff would be suspicious to me because him being his niece, you know what I mean, being his niece,
Yeah.
um there's still a level of like boundaries that's supposed to be there, I feel like.
Yeah.
um and I feel like all signs were there. I think people turn a blind. I really think people
Mm-hmm.
just don't be wanting their people to go back to jail or whatever. But y'all gotta realize, y'all people gotta be the ones to not want to go back to jail. They gotta be taking the actions to not want to go to jail. Like,
Exactly.
there is no way that I can sit here and believe that the signs were not there that this man was having an inappropriate relationship with this girl.
They were all there. People just choose to ignore them because they'll say, "Oh, you know how such and such is." No, I don't. Just like people get all over social media saying free they loved one, free
No.
such and such. Some of y'all is right where y'all need to be.
Yeah.
If you've been taking people out of here, touching people inappropriately, and things that you ain't got no business doing, you right where you need to be. DV, you is right where you need to be, and keep your ass in there.
Right. He should have never been released from prison
At all.
because he got out and went right back to doing the same thing.
The purpose of prison is rehabilitation. You were not rehabilitated in no shape, way, form, or fashion. You got out doing it to multiple little girls. And another thing, this is not to blame moms, single moms, or anything like that, because sometimes you just don't know.
Yeah, of
But
course.
stop bringing all these random ass men around y'all kids.
Yes.
I literally was looking at something earlier today on my drive where somebody posted on Facebook, this man, it was the girl's boyfriend. The little child just so happened to have an alarm camera in her room. The man go in there reaching under the cover. It doesn't show it, thank God, because that would tear my nerves up. But you can imagine what he's doing.
Yep.
Feeling on her, right?
Yep.
And then only for him to say, "Oh, I was just trying to see. I thought she may have had sleep apnea because when I called her name, she didn't move." Why you didn't shake her? Why is you reaching on the cover? Why you didn't shake her? Call her name louder. Turn on the lights or something like that. Please stop bringing these. And this go for men too, because a lot of women just as messed up as these men. Please stop bringing random people around your child,
That's
especially in your house.
That's right. And in that man's case, you were just talking about sleep apnea, really?
That is what that man said, and it was in the. I read the text thread. I was like, "Boy, how he still breathing? I don't know."
Yeah. Because he had that very much so cooked up and ready to go. That lie was ready. He had a plan.
And I said, "Oh my God, like it is happening." Like, I'm not gonna say that this is something that just started, okay? This has been happening for years, okay? But I'm saying we have to caution each other, y'all. Don't be so damn desperate and so ready and pressed for a man or a woman that you just hurry up and rush and move in with somebody. Do your research. I don't care if you got to run a background check.
Yeah.
If you ain't got nothing to worry about, you wouldn't be pressed about it.
Because now, okay, he's sure enough going back to prison, right?
Right.
Now your face is plastered
Everywhere.
all over the. I wouldn't say this is global news, but I will
It
say national. You know, you never know. Because we first learned about this case on TikTok, and we just don't know. But that doesn't matter. But your face is all over the news now.
Mm-hmm.
People gonna remember you. Okay.
Right.
This has impacted you and your kids. Your life is never gonna be the same.
You better be lucky if you can get a job.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real. Employers look
Because
up stuff
they gonna
on
question your decision
yeah,
making skills.
yeah. And they pull up social media, they pull up records that employers Google you and all kind of stuff. That's why I say, honey, y'all gotta be careful what y'all put out on this internet. You know, to be careful of what you do. She done not only did she ruin her kids' life, she ruined her niece's life, she done ruined her life.
Yeah.
The whole family ought to be embarrassed. From the grandma all the way down. All y'all ought to be embarrassed.
Yeah. But there, I will say, there was a cousin. I was just watching her before we started filming our episode, and she said that her aunt knew
Mm-hmm.
that he was messed up and that he had these issues and stuff. They knew,
Yeah.
and that that he knew she was Naziah. Also, we need to get into this part. Naziah was pregnant at the time she went missing.
Yep.
So that adds another layer. So they technically could try him for, I mean, they don't, and another thing, they don't have a body.
Yep.
He won't say,
I hate when they do that though, because I'm like, my thing is you probably never getting out of jail. What harm is it gonna do for you to let her family know where she is so that they can lay her to rest and have some sort of peace? Like what I mean, you going down.
But I will say some criminals like that are under the mindset of, if I don't tell them what his body at, they can't try me for murder. Sir, with as angry as people are at you right now, they're already trying you for murder. And
Right.
they technically can try you. I don't know about the state. I don't know how they go or whatever.
In
But they
Michigan.
possibly could try you for 2 murders because that's Naziah and the baby.
And they have proof. They don't have physical evidence that, like a pregnancy test or nothing, but they have proof that she was pregnant because there were text messages starting in September 2024 where she texted him letting him know her period was late. Yeah. So he knew full well that, no, I'm sorry, September 2023. I keep forgetting we in the year 2025. Right. So in September 2023, she texted him to let him know her period was late. So he full on well knew that she was pregnant, right? He knew come November for a fact that she was pregnant. They uncovered that with a text thread. Right. So the thing about it, the day she went missing, he was allegedly supposed to turn himself in to authorities for a gun charge that was unrelated. But I'm thinking he had to take care. He said to somebody, I think it was his partner, that he had a Naziah problem to take care of.
Yeah.
And then he went and checked into a hotel from like 9 o'clock that night to 12 o'clock the next day or whatever before he turned himself in on a gun charge. But you had a Naziah problem to take care of because she was pregnant. You knew your ass was going back to jail.
Yeah.
You was going anyway for the gun charge, but another case like another child essay.
Yeah. And when they get a hold of him in prison, it's over with there too. So
I hope they turn his ass every which way but loose.
He deserves it.
I really do.
But sometimes, y'all, they just feel like they don't have to turn in. They don't tell them where the body at. They feel like that does something. It's really not going to do anything, sir. You are going to prison. They have proof, and they are confident that you did what you did.
I can tell he don't know true crime because we've seen time and time again where they prosecute for a murder charge regardless if they got a body or not. It don't matter. They don't need a body. If they got enough circumstantial evidence, which they have a mountain on you because they have your phone records found in the same area as well as Naziah. You was at the Rouge River area in Detroit one day after she went missing. There was damage found to a piece of clothing that indicated a struggle. Like, you got so much piled up against you. Absolutely. They can go forward with that murder case. That's why the judge ruled that all this can go ahead to trial.
Yeah. Because you think you about to play with that judge. I've been looking at her. She doesn't look like one to play. Right. So, you just need to go ahead and tell them where she's at. But now back to what you said about them convicting people without a body. There was just an episode of Forensic Files. It was a black lady who went missing. They could never find her body. family, and that was the saddest thing. Her
Yeah.
daughter, they were very upset.
Yeah.
Oh, but that man thought he was slick. Thought he wasn't gonna tell him. You know, I guess that was a way to always have power over the case or whatever, or have power over the situation. But you are still in jail. Well, not in jail, in prison for
Mm.
life.
It
So,
ain't
like,
getting out
there is no power that you have.
at all. So you might well go ahead and tell them, because life means life.
Yeah, you gonna be in there.
Life means life. You might as
It
well go
ain't
ahead and
a
give
it
it up.
ain't a good thing you can do to get you out.
No, that it don't matter about no good behavior. You might well go in there at the damn food.
Exactly.
Because that's when you gonna die at. Not only that, they found search records from search history of Jarvis. He was
Yeah.
searching abortion pills, how to abort a baby and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Because quite naturally, he can't show up and act like, you know, he's her father or something and take her to an abortion clinic or something like that. Like, it ain't gonna happen like that. But I'm like, I like this whole case disgusted me, and I kind of went back and forth on whether I wanted to cover it, but it's exposure.
Yeah.
The word needs to get out there. I need people to be more mindful and safeguard their babies,
Yes.
safeguard these children, and do what you need to do. It ain't that much love in the world. I don't care who you are. I don't
Because
care who you are.
you have and also throughout doing my research and just looking up everything on this case, I learned that Naziah's father passed through this
Yeah,
whole ordeal, and that is heartbreaking.
yeah,
Because they said he had congestive heart failure, and really the situation just really like broke
yep,
his heart, you
right.
know. And I found that now that hurt because I said this man is out there looking for his daughter and just heartbroken because he probably knows like his daughter's no longer with us, you
Yeah.
know. And I was like, that just added on another layer of anger and frustration for me.
And where she was last seen at when she got out the school bus, I had to look it up real quick. It was at the corner of Cornwall Street and 3 Mile Drive. That is the intersection of Warren Avenue. That's near where my family stay at in Detroit. And
Okay.
I've been meaning to call them and talk to them and see if they familiar with this family or if they know the people, because that's close to where they live at.
Oh wow.
Now that because I was like, somebody was asking me yesterday, it was like, don't your people stay near? They couldn't tell the name of the street. When I seen 3 Mile, I said, yeah, because you know you got 3 miles, 8 mile, 9 mile, and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember passing the area when we go to Detroit like once a year, and I drive because I'm the type, I'm gonna be in my own car, because when I'm ready to leave, I'm ready to leave.
Yeah.
So if I'm not gonna be in a car, I'm gonna rent a car.
Right.
But yeah, that's close to the area where they stay at. Yep. They've been searching for her though. Police have been searching the pond, rivers, all water locations, but they have not found that girl. I really pray that they find her, because then they for sure will be able to charge her with a double murder, because they can get him for her and the baby.
Yeah.
But they've had a lot of witnesses. But my thing is, where was y'all at when all this was going on?
Yeah.
Y'all testifying after the fact, but
Yeah.
you seen it happening and you didn't say anything.
That's like I think one of her friends had came forward being a witness.
Yeah.
You know,
But you know, at that age, like,
you're
not
just trying to keep a secret for a friend at that age.
yeah, you know what I mean? And let's be honest, when we were in high school, we thought it was cool to talk to older guys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But when you become an adult and you look back, you like, no, like they
Yeah.
had no business talking to us
They
as
were
children. Like,
predators.
they were predators. But when you're in high school, like, you know, you think that's cool, especially when you talking to somebody in college or whatever. But
Yeah.
hell, he was old enough to be her daddy, older than her daddy.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And her friends was probably just trying not to get her in trouble, and just because she, by all accounts, from the way it looked like she was in love, this, that, and the third. But again, she was groomed. That baby don't know what love is.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
It's just heartbreaking.
yeah, I really do pray that they find her. I'm just going to go ahead and say I don't think she's with us anymore.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I feel like her life was cut short, just judging by all of the evidence. But I do pray that they do find her so that they can lay her and her baby to rest. But it's really messed up. Like, so many people failed her because everybody's testifying now, but what was y'all then?
Yeah, but I don't know how true it is, but I think it's true. They're gonna charge some more folks. You know,
As they
it's
should.
not just Jarvis. They're gonna charge some more people,
As they
and
should.
I get the feeling it's gonna be Auntie. Auntie gonna be one.
Yep. Auntie
Uh,
knew.
yeah, probably his from some of his friends. I don't know, but I'm gonna be paying attention to that. Some of them,
The people are upset and they out for blood.
yeah, they're not gonna stop.
They going for everybody, and they go if
Yeah,
they can charge it, you get charged.
yeah, yeah. I
As they
mean,
should.
really, probably when it probably like with his like friends and stuff like that. Probably that's who they're gonna
Yeah.
be.
Like
Yeah,
that, the co-owner of that body shop that he had in Ypsilanti, Michigan, which Ypsilanti ain't far from Detroit, y'all. It's all Ypsilanti, Warren, they all right there together. But
yeah,
probably him, because he knew damn full on well that boy was bringing children to the body shop. And
yeah,
I was like, hi.
yeah.
If I had the money, I would go up there and help them look for her.
I would do something like that. It's
Yeah,
just, of course, when you're working and all this type
yeah.
of things. But
Life.
yeah,
If I had the money and the time to do it, I would go up there and help them find that baby, because that just, and she's so cute. She had a little two space buns, and I
yeah,
said she's such a pretty little girl, and I really hate that because she ain't have a chance. Like, her life was just cut short because, again, and now there is considered a murder case, and I just don't feel like she's with us anymore.
yeah. You know what? I think they probably have even searched the place like where she is. They just need to
Yeah,
go back
right,
somewhere.
right.
I don't think.
I feel like she in one of them bodies of water.
Yeah, most definitely.
She in one of them bodies of water. They need to go back and search the river, search the pond and stuff. Cause
Yeah,
I guarantee you, she's there.
yeah,
She's there. Cause
yeah,
they tracked his location. They picked up his phone, pinging in those areas. She couldn't have gone that far. But I also heard. Did you hear this, sis? I also heard somewhere that they said the aunt possibly was the one that disposed of her.
yeah. I heard that, but I think that's more so. I'm not saying no. I mean, because we just don't know. Things are gonna develop. As time goes on. But I think that's really like a theory that people were kind of, but you don't know. I I don't put it past her for the fact that she was willing to be in bed with a man with that history.
Yeah,
So
child,
we're
don't
not
put
gonna
that
say
past
no.
nobody, because
Yeah,
I can see her doing it out of jealousy, because you know how you have those people, those moms, kind of like Precious, and how she was like she hated Precious. Monique hated Precious in the movie because her man wanted her child and not her, and you blame the baby instead of the sick ass man that you laying up with.
yeah,
It could be some shit like that. I'm not saying that's what it is. This
yeah,
is just my thoughts, y'all.
yeah,
I'm not saying that that's what happened or that's what's going on, but I did hear that possibly the aunt
yeah.
may have been the one to dispose of her, but we don't know.
Yeah, I did hear that this morning, but they haven't came forward with actual evidence of that or anything like that.
Yeah,
So
that's
until they come out with something like that, I'm gonna say no. But I have my theories and stuff. But like I said, we're gonna
that's alleged. That's
yeah,
alleged, y'all.
all
Don't.
alleged.
That's not law. That's just we just talking.
Yeah. But like I said, I don't put it past her with a woman that's willing to know a man has this history,
And
you
still lay
know,
down with him and have more kids.
and have more
And
kids.
if he do it to his own child, he'll do it to anybody else's.
Yeah, no one's off the table. So
So you gave a 4-year-old chlamydia, like
yeah,
your 4-year-old child.
yeah,
Just let that sink in. There's a special place in hell for people like that,
yeah,
and I
most
hope you
definitely,
burn it the hell up.
most definitely. I pray for Naziah, the people who tried to report him
Yeah,
and stuff like that. Um,
I pray for all. the little girls that he
Yeah,
impacted.
those two. Yeah,
As well as Naziah. It just so happened that Naziah was the one that got pregnant, so he had to dispose of her.
yeah,
But I pray for everyone who's impacted by his actions. I pray for his sister because I know this probably haunts her.
yeah.
But I applaud her for doing
Coming
what she
forward.
had to do and coming forward and talking to the police, even though that is her brother.
That's it.
Um, she was getting real irritated by the defense, and I was too, because I'm like, y'all trying to twist her words and stuff like that. But she stood 10 toes down and said what she had to say.
Yeah.
And she immediately, as soon as she recognized Naziah as the girl who was at the shop, she immediately called the police. No questions about it.
Yeah, because she knows her brother's history. But that's the type of stuff you do, though. You know your brother got a history of these things, right?
But
And you know that he has no business with this 13-year-old girl.
so listen, when they're on the registry, aren't they like not supposed to be around children?
Yeah, that part too. Now, I was going to look that up too because you know it depends on what, you know, they have, what is it, tiers or levels,
Mm-hmm.
right?
They
On the
have different,
registry.
yeah, yeah.
But I guess it just depends on what level he was. But based off what they said he did, I'm pretty sure he was high up on the registry. So I don't know.
He, let me see. Uh, I was trying to see if I could look it up real quick. Okay, so in 2005, he had to do time for criminal sexual conduct in the third degree. He did 5 years. It said, wait a minute, it said the minimum sentence was 5 years, maximum 15 years. He got out in 2014, so he did 9 years. And then he had a weapons felony firearms charge, and also in 2005 that was discharged in 2007, so he must have been serving those simultaneously. He was out on probation. He was out on probation when all this happened. Oh, wow. Oh,
Oh, so they definitely about to get him. I mean, I pray they do, but I'm just saying, like,
yeah. He was a probationer. Is he in jail right now waiting trial?
I believe so. Yeah,
Okay, because I was trying to look up information regarding his actual the sex offender registry, but that brought up his record, his jail record.
yeah,
Yeah, he had previous sex crimes dating back to 2005, child.
yeah. I was listening to um like the news earlier about him, and I did see where he had crimes dated back to 2005.
Oh, honey.
Yeah.
It's another butts in here that has. Hold on, I ain't gonna say her name because this ain't got. Oh no, never mind. That's armed robbery, child. I about to say it must run in the family.
No.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say her name. That yeah, she ain't gonna do
Leave
this.
her out of it. She got nothing to do with it.
I was gonna say, girl, it must run in the family. Like, but yeah, yeah. I hope he goes to hell. Uh,
Yes, absolutely.
he gotta pay. It says pay a crime victims assessment, state cost, serve jail time as described. Note he gotta notify when he changes residence. He do have to report monthly. He ain't got to do that because the jail will do it for
Yeah, they know where he at.
him. Right, you ain't got to do that. You clink clink with your
Locked
ugly
down.
child. I ain't gonna go down that road. That was probably finna be a little colorist. I ain't gonna do that. But
What you mean?
cause I'm gonna walk through the door. If we have to edit it out, we just have to edit it out. But what I was gonna say is he's actually a nice looking man. And I feel like this aunt was just happy as hell that she had a high yellow man.
Could be. That's not, you know what though? That's not even out of the question either.
I've seen that,
When
and
you
the reason I
when
say that, I've seen that
yeah,
before. Like,
when you benefit from pretty privilege and
yeah,
color,
pretty privilege is a thing.
yeah,
I mean,
colorism is too.
colorism is a thing.
Yeah, so especially in regards to crimes, you know what though? That might be a good research, like rabbit hole I might go into.
Yeah.
Because no, seriously, I haven't seen his face. I've seen his eyes because he's always had on the mask with everything I've seen.
Hold on. Hold that thought. He's a nice looking man. That's why I'm like, I don't understand why you have to touch children, because I'm pretty sure you can get any woman you wanted.
Let me take a look at him.
Hold on, I'm trying to find this picture. Here you go.
Toya, I immediately know. I disagree.
He's a nice looking man.
He's not.
And he got good hair.
No.
Sis, look.
None of it.
You don't think so?
Immediately no.
I think he's handsome. But I mean, like, now this one is a no. He not so much there.
Immediately no.
Not so much there.
No,
But them other pictures, I guess he was younger in those other mug shots. But
oh, see, I see what you're talking about.
you see what I'm saying?
Hold on, no, not that he cute. No,
He's but you compared. Okay, lined up against her. Forgive me, Lord. But you see what I'm saying.
yeah.
How
Society would probably try to push the argument. I feel like that he's out of her league, but
now I don't want to say that. Okay, I don't want to say society would push that argument. I'm not trying. That's not what I'm trying to vocalize.
okay.
I just know that there's a thing. It's pretty privileged and lighter individuals. Okay, a lot of times get away with more, and people look at them differently regardless of what they've done. I've heard the same thing in cases of women. From what I've seen, a lot of people say, I'm not saying this is factual, sometimes women will tolerate a little more from a man if the man look good.
It's true. I mean, but I get what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying. I guess I'm more so thinking about Shannon, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying she doesn't deserve a good looking man or anything like that. I feel like I get what you're saying though, that it's society as a whole.
Yeah. Right. So I'm not saying that he looked too good for her. What I'm saying is the reason that she probably didn't pay it any attention, because a lot of times when you with a nice man, women, and this goes for men as well, you tolerate a little more. Now that ain't some shit I tolerate.
Yeah.
So I had to backtrack that, because when I said, I was like, okay, that may sound a little colorist or a little like body shaming or something, or that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say, because he's a nice looking man, she may have put up with a little more or accepted a little more.
Right. I see what you're saying, but like with a record like his, he was low, like
on the title part. I don't give a damn how you look. You could look like my boo Chris Brown, baby. If you out here doing child sex crimes, first of all, I need to find
now people are going to listen though. Wait. I'm gonna say people who watching, they probably gonna come for you because you got this controversial man we talking about, and even though Chris is not convicted of anything like that, he's still Chris hasn't been convicted of anything. I don't know. I don't know his records or anything. I don't. But people are going to come for you because they're going to say, Chris has these things going on. You know what I mean?
They can come for me, baby, until I see a conviction and he serves some jail time behind that. And I love Rihanna. Okay.
Yes.
But until I see a conviction, y'all can come for me all day because I'm over here looking up tour dates now. He's going on tour 2025.
Has he released the dates yet?
No. Only ain't nobody released dates yet, I think, but Beyonce. But I'm over Beyonce. But I'm going to go see Chris Brown 2025 if I gotta go by my damn self. Okay. Cause I'm gonna be up there, honey. Can we build it up? Build it up. Just to let it wash. Listen. Tell me, listen. When he get to singing there, y'all might well take me up out of there. Y'all take me up
On a stretcher.
I'm gonna fall out.
Oh my God. Mm.
But yeah, this is the case of Naziah Harris and that I can't say that word, and Jarvis Butts.
He got the right last name.
Yeah,
He got the right
yeah,
last.
and I hope them people in behind bars dig all in his. Okay,
But you know what though? I have a question. I
yeah.
want to know like his backstory. Like, was he molested as a child?
Well, they do say a lot of times the abused grow up to become the abuser. So
Yeah.
I could see that, but I hope that they release more during the course of the trial when it starts March 7th.
Yeah.
Because that can give some insight into what the hell exactly was on his mind when
Yeah.
he touching all these children.
Yeah.
But it's still not an excuse.
Oh no. I like it doesn't matter. No, I just want to know like just to go do like a
I
backstory
have
of
seen
this
that
man.
happen though, because
Yeah,
the line of work I do that happens a lot. The abused come up to grow up to become the abuser,
that's right.
and they ain't even got to be no certain age. I've seen it happen in teenagers abusing, like sexually abusing their younger siblings and stuff like that. Like
Mm,
you know,
that's true.
there be some real effed up people and children walking around here, child.
Yeah, but you still, it don't matter what happened to you. You still gonna be accountable for
You
your
gonna be
actions.
accountable.
Yeah,
Yeah, accountability. You still did what you did, and you listen.
yeah,
This one case I would not, mind the death penalty. I'm just gonna say I'm not God. I can't say who should stay here and who shouldn't, but
yeah. But
I
if
just
they
feel like
did it,
people
I
who
was
mess with
like,
children,
yeah,
I don't think you ever gonna be a productive member of society.
yeah. Just
I,
lock him up forever.
yeah, yeah. We just don't need that. We'll let God deal with that
Yeah,
because what you will reap what you sow.
yeah. No one can get him like God can. So, but I am going to definitely. Hopefully, we can come back with an episode of an update.
Yeah,
March. You know when the trial actually starts. I don't think this trial will take long.
no.
I give it
All
to
this all this evidence, it may be about a week, if
yeah.
that, if that.
I give it 2 weeks or so. But
This is one time I wish I was on the jury because I say,
I do too.
Your Honor, he guilty of sin.
Exactly, and I think the judge knows they just got to go through they just got to go through the
Yeah, because that
protocol.
judge who was presiding over the preliminary hearing, she wasn't playing.
Yes.
Or was it he?
No, it was
He.
no, it was a
He's a
woman.
woman, right?
It was a woman. Yeah.
I'm getting my cases mixed up. I was looking at a different case. But yeah, she wasn't playing.
Yeah. She definitely knows. They just going through all the preliminary stuff and
Yeah.
doing the stuff.
She the one that said everybody in the Zionist life failed her. That's why they going back to their drawing board. Watch what they gonna
Yeah.
charge some more people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Any closing thoughts, boo?
No, I don't think so. Like I said, I'm gonna be definitely keeping myself updated on this case. Y'all, you can reach us at on our email, SistasinCrimewithShiandToy at gmail.com. We are on Instagram, we are on TikTok, and we are on YouTube. Full videos are uploaded to YouTube every Monday at 1 p.m. If you have ideas for cases, please hit us up and let us know. Let us know your thoughts on this case. What are your opinions about all of this and just different topics that we hit throughout this episode? But that is all for me. We love y'all. Y'all have a great week. We love y'all. Take care. Stay blessed. Please be careful. It's a lot going on in this world right now. Y'all have got to stay prayed up and be vigilant and take good care of yourselves.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.